Finally! And with that one single word, the whole complexity of WrestleMania changed. And I'm sure I reacted to it much like everyone else and had a true mark out moment. There was other things I was probably going to talk about before The Rock came in, but he honestly, not that I was on the fence, but I know a lot of friends of mine who were probably on the fence about WrestleMania now. Even the Attitude Era fans will probably tune in just because The Rock is going to make an appearance and host, and who knows, they're teasing quite a bit of stuff, so we'll see. But I'm really intrigued by a lot of his comments and the whole Cena thing and how Cena's going to react. And like I said, it just takes it to a whole upper level and makes it an event, and that's what WWE is really good at. They didn't need to do any kind of video to hype it up or anything like that. I'm not going to get the Elimination Chamber. I just don't really have a strong desire, but I know I'm going to get WrestleMania. I know they'll have plenty of build. I'm sure it'll be a pretty solid event. I'm interested to see what comes out of the Elimination Chamber. I did watch the Rumble. I did like it. I enjoyed it. I watched it when I got home after wrestling in my own show that night. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty well booked. Raw's been okay. Again, the Elimination Chamber I'm not that interested in. I was probably as giddy as a lot of people about the potential of Sting being the person that the hype videos were for, and who knows who's going to challenge The Undertaker. I've heard rumors. I probably won't talk about it until it actually comes about, and then once the matches are set, I'm sure I'll do some kind of preview or prediction or something like that. Who knows? Over on TNA, did not see Against All Odds. Had no desire. There wasn't a match. Well, the Angle Jarrett match seemed to have a lot of potential. But really it was one match, and I didn't really see a point to getting the pay-per-view for just that one match. But I don't know. That storyline intrigues me because it comes from somewhat of a real place, I believe, and the emotions are real, and the situation's, a pretty sensitive one. And it's being done pretty well, I think. I'm interested to see where they go with it. The Fortune thing, I gotta say that when you book an Angle, you gotta have everybody in line, everybody signed, no one getting released at the last minute, or what's the point of even hinting at it? But Fortune as a face tandem is fine. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to watch the next pay-per-view for them. Not yet. Maybe sometime. Not sure though. Other than that, as for me, over the last few weeks, we'll start around Royal Rumble time. I defended my title. So Edge and Miz weren't the only ones defending titles. I defended my title at TCW, at Slammolution 2 against the Prince Amir Hamid. And, he took me to my limit, but I was able to prevail. Sexy kick can come out of nowhere, and Prince found that out. And then the following weekend, February 5th, I was at TWF in Seguin. I was slated to be the number one contenders match against Mikey 13, and he and I went back and forth, and it's hard to watch myself sometimes. I've become my own worst critic. There are things I watch and I'm just like, man, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. And I guess that's good, that I want to improve constantly, but it can always be very nerve-wracking. But I was happy with both matches. I mean, Mikey came on the winning end. I hit him with the sexy kick early, hit him with the DeMark out. Thought I had him on both instances. And then he got a really, big boot on me. TCW show on January 30th, we had a really good crowd. Same thing with the TWF show. I mean, both were good crowds and they were loud. And I was happy overall with how they accepted the match and the fact that they were entertained. And I also, on my Facebook, on my profile page, I upload videos throughout the day, like probably before the match and after the match. I did that. I didn't feel like submitting them on YouTube because I wanted to submit them as it was happening, kind of situation. But who knows? Moving forward, I may, but I'm not sure. I like the idea of being able to put stuff on Facebook and put it as quickly as possible. And YouTube, I just don't want to put too many videos out in the same day because, I want people to kind of keep track. I also was able to get the footage for both shows, but I've been told that they plan on doing stuff with the footage that they have, so maybe I'll put together some kind of highlight reel or something over the last few weeks, maybe incorporate some of those promos in case the people on YouTube missed my promos. But, I plan on putting them on my Facebook throughout the day. Moving forward, I'm going to be real busy. Last week I was real sick, so I appreciate anybody who gave me their well wishes and whatnot, and appreciate that. But I was real sick, so it kind of threw me off. So I was in the midst of week 6. I was about to start it, but I was bedridden for about 4 days. So I took that time and I started week 6 this week, and I've been doing pretty well. And I'm on doubles, so I'm feeling my wins pretty good, and I feel tons better. And I'm looking forward to this weekend as well as the immediate future. I've got this Saturday, February 19th. I'm in XTW's The Next Big Thing, which will take place at Johnson Coliseum at the Sam Houston State University. And I'm in a qualifying match for a tournament to crown their very first champion. And XTW is a brand new promotion, and it's their very first show, and they've got a great venue. And I've been told that it will actually air live as the show's going on Channel 7 in Huntsville. So pretty stoked about that. We're going to get there kind of early. Hopefully we'll film some stuff. I'm facing your feature presentation, A Sensation. I'm looking forward to it. We have some good chemistry. We've gone back and forth. I think we're pretty much tied as far as the record goes. But I'm really looking forward to giving the fans a hell of a show. February 25th, I will be at the Kingdom Arena in Houston, Texas for TASW's Break It Off. That'll be Friday. And it will be myself and Ruthless Ryan Davidson, and we're going to go after the TASW Tag Team titles, which are currently held by Mysterious Q and the Honduran Hitman, Hector Montoya. So I'm looking forward to getting those belts. Because it would be great to be tag champs, especially with Ryan. I think we make a really good, formidable team, and I can see the t-shirts already. So I'm looking forward to that. Plus, they're Hector and Mysterious Q are both really good competitors. But me and Ryan are going to give them everything we got. Then on the 27th, I'm back at TCW in Austin, Texas, and I will be defending my TCW title against Lance Hoyt. Lance, since being future endeavored from WWE, has been on a tear in Texas, has won gold all over the place. I've known Lance a lot of years, and if you go on my YouTube channel, you will see some of our matches, some of the stuff that we've been a part of. We've had some wars, and I don't think the 27th is going to be any different. I'm very much looking forward to that match. I mean, he's, been on both of the big feds and been all over the world, and I really want to test my mettle against someone like him, and just brings a little prestige, if not a little more prestige to the TCW title, that we're going to have someone like Lance and his stature currently. But I've hit him with the sexy kick before, so no matter how big he is, they all fall down, and they all mark out. Then March 5th, I'm back at TASW for the Humble Rumble that will be taking place in Humble. I do have a match that night against Gustavo Mendoza. Me and Gustavo go way back. Another very, very good opponent. Someone who really, really pushed me to my limit. And I really want to. I like the series of matches that I'm going to be having so far. I hope to plan. I plan to be victorious, and then there's the Humble Rumble. It's part of Texas history, the independent wrestling scene, and it's just an honor to be a part of it. But most importantly, to get the opportunity to win it and possibly go after the heavyweight title, and then be a dual champion over there would be quite the feather to put in my cap. So, and then March 12th, I'll be at Doomsday just as a spectator, but I enjoy watching that show, and it'll be a nice little break before March 13th, which is something in the works. We're in talks right now of possibly doing a show in Houston, but until I have further detail, I'm not going to pass anything further. And then I want to say March 27th, I've got TCW again. I want to say March 19th also at TASW. I'll talk a little bit more about March as it approaches. I'm going to try to be vigilant in putting out videos as quickly as possible and as often as possible. I'm going to take my camera with me to Huntsville, but I will also have my phone on me, so hopefully I can take some immediate stuff, before and after. I mean, again, first show, I'm hoping we're the main or semi-main. It's the possibility to be into a tournament that will eventually crown a champion, and I love to have gold around my waist. The more the merrier. And I'm just looking forward to things, man. P90X I'm kicking in full steam ahead, and I'm feeling good body-wise, and I'm feeling better. And again, I appreciate everyone taking the time to watch this. I know it's a little rushed, but I really wanted to get this out. And see the shirt. See how it's hard. But anyway, again, as always, I appreciate everyone's feedback, everyone's support. Anyone who watches me either on YouTube or Facebook, I appreciate it. Feel free to send me some questions. I have some thoughts about Booker's return, and I also have, I'll probably in the next couple of videos, depending on next time maybe I'll sit here, I'll tell you about a storyline I came up with when I first got to PWA, when Booker was at WWE at that time. So I may share that with you guys. Just a booking idea I had that I had actually pitched to him. But enough about that. Like I said, I got plenty going on. I'll probably release a video, a little bit of promo, a little bit of talking to a sensation coming up here probably in the afternoon or later on in the evening, Friday, and then or Saturday before I head out. Who knows? But appreciate everything. Thanks for coming. Thanks for staying. And as always, stay cool, stay sexy, stay classy, and always feel free to mark out, especially when you're sitting here with me at the Lucha Lounge. Later.